Alright, what's up guys, it's Mac again, a few hours later from my last video. Here to do another Digibook update real quick. I got about 5 here. Really excited about these movies. Picked some of these up a few weeks ago, some of these are newer, but you guys know I'm a really big Digibook fan, so always looking for the new ones. So starting off, I'm going to show, let's see, okay, I'll start with this one. JFK. I haven't seen this movie yet. Obviously, it's about the Kennedy assassination and the cover-up and the conspiracy. Like I said, I haven't seen it, but really intriguing. I wasn't gonna get this Digibook because I never seen. It wasn't really my kind of, I'd never seen it. But just when I found out it was on a Digibook, just looking more into it, really looks interesting. I saw the trailer. And I know this was a really big movie when it came out, so I don't know, yeah, the trailer really interested me, so I picked it up. Kevin Costner, obviously, very controversial movie at the time. It just looks really good. It looks like a really good story. It looks like a really suspenseful type of flick, so looking forward to it. It's what the back looks like. And yeah, apparently based on a true story. I don't know too much about the assassination actually, other than what happened, but the whole thing where the bullet that attacked him came from a different angle than where the accused shooter was. They think that he was shot by someone else. I don't know, but really cool pictures. Really looking forward to watching it. This is a scene of the crime in the American flag. That's kind of cool. Rest in peace, John FK. So look, really cool pictures. For me, when it comes to Digibooks, I judge a Digibook based on not only the design on the outside, but just the amount of information on the inside. And this one looks like it has some really cool images. This is actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is a real picture of the actual event. I don't think this is from the movie, but I'm not sure. But it's no surprise that from its very beginning the movie was controversial. Yeah, so really cool. I'll just skim through it real quick. Obviously, really interesting stuff, man. I'm sure they talk about the controversy, the real life stuff. Here is pretty much where they go over the actors and stuff. Joe Pesci is in this too. Alright. Gary Oldman, the man. I love Gary Oldman. This movie just got more interesting now that he's in it. Oliver Stone, interesting director, man. This is not the first Digibook I have from him. They also got Natural Bone Killers, and yeah, this looks really good. Really getting into it. Really cool quotes, and yeah. Really looking forward to watching it. It's what this looks like. Pretty much the same as the cover. So that's John FK. Looking forward to watching that. Next one I got is To Kill a Mockingbird. They also released this in the UK with a little slip thing, but I actually prefer the American one. I like the way that they made this. This is really cool looking, and I found a new way to unseal Digibooks without having to take the seal out. It's really cool. This actually came out this way, but I adapted it with my other ones that I'll show later. I actually, you just carved the sides out, so then when you open it, they're still attached, This just slid out. This is just advertisement for E.T. and Jaws coming out, but I really like that idea because you're able to keep the seal on and not have to open it, so I'm going to adapt that with new stuff. But To Kill a Mockingbird, never seen it. Like I said, I'm really into the older movies now. Apparently it's a classic racial movie. I'm not usually into the racial segregation type flicks, but I really am interested in this one. It's supposed to be really powerful, really inspiring, and it's just based off this, this lawyer who's trying to stand up for the corruption and stand up for an innocent man who happens to be black, and it's just a very respected film, so I'm looking forward to it regardless. And Just a lot of info. This is what I like to see. This is what a digibook shouldn't just have. Little quotes, pictures, and little blurbs about the actors. It should have like a history. It should have like really diverse material, and this is a classic example of that. Really good digibook, really cool old school photos from the film, from behind the scenes. This is scenes from the script and stuff, and I really enjoy it. I won't show you every page because I don't want to be spoiled either. Letters from authors, letters from different people. Obviously this was based on the book. A lot of students read this book, so yeah, really cool stuff. Really good digibook. Here's another disc. Actually, yeah, this was the Blu Ray, and the back is the DVD with a lot of cool still photos in the back. So really cool digibook. I love that it has a lot of info. I haven't gotten around to reading a lot of it yet, but look forward to watching that. And the back it doesn't come with a sticker. This is actually the back itself. It comes with all the info on it, so it doesn't have a picture, so that's kind of disappointing, but at the same time I think it works. It's still nice. So yeah, To Kill a Mockingbird really looks interesting. I'll look forward to watching that. The next one is also in a similar vein. In my opinion, this is probably one of the best digibooks of the year. Malcolm X. A lot of people have been talking about this one. Another classic that I haven't seen. It didn't appeal to me as a kid, even though I admire and respect Malcolm X, what he did. I just wasn't interested in the movie. Now, as I get older, I'm really interested in it. I saw the trailer. The trailer looked powerful. I've heard throughout the years a lot of people talk about Denzel's performance being amazing. So really looking forward to watching that. I'm going to try out that new carving technique. See how that goes. But a lot of people talk about Denzel. I read a little bit about this film, and that when they decided to make this film, there was a lot of controversy because Spike Lee, obviously the director, was set to make the film, and a lot of people didn't respect Spike at that time. Based on his last movies and stuff, they thought he wasn't a respectable guy to portray a movie about Malcolm, and the same thing for Denzel because he wasn't really well known at that time. So there was a big fuss about it, and you know, I'm sure they talk about that in the book, but it's just interesting stuff. And you know, after the movie came out, you know, wide praise and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to watching it now. Denzel is, you know, Denzel always has a lot of passion when he acts, which I respect. He could get annoying sometimes, actually, but you know, at the end of the day, he's a very good actor, and I really respect the guy. And Malcolm X, just an intriguing person, a guy who has very strong ideals, and just you know, overcame a lot. Regardless of what you think about him, he's very important, very interesting guy, you know. I'm sure this digibook has a lot of image, a lot of history about the controversy. I'm sure, yeah, that pretty much goes over it right there. So the pages are actually kind of not paperish. They're kind of like the smooth, plasticky type of paper, which, you know, I like. A few digibooks have that, but I'll just go over the pages real quick. Lots of info about the movie, about his whole life. Yeah, great digibook. Look forward to watching it, reading it too. Bonus disc. This is also DVD. So overall, a great digibook. This back cover has a picture of Malcolm standing. So I'm not going to take it out right now, but really good image. Really happy to have this digibook. Really thick, 40 pages, and just a great digibook. Highly recommend it for any, not just a digibook collector, but just a movie collector. I really can't wait to watch this, actually. I'm really interested in that one. The next two, I'll try to go over real quick. These last two are probably the ones I'm most happy about. I'll start with this one. This is the one that probably gave me the hardest trouble finding out of any digibook, and it's Mulholland Drive. Shout out, first and foremost, shout out to Mad Puppet Death. I don't know if you're watching this right now, but shout out to Mad Puppet Death. I'm pretty, Lori, she's big fan of this movie. A lot of people love this movie, but I know her especially really loves this movie. I know she loves David Lynch, and this is a movie that, you know, it's been on my mind for a while. I've always wanted to see it. I've seen a few David Lynch films, not all of them, but the ones that I've seen just are really weird and you know, dramatic. And this one is one of his most respected. It has a lot of different interpretations about the ending, which pretty much all Lynch's movies are up to interpretation. But this one especially is considered one of his best, if not his best. And it seems like the one that I would really like too. So it gave me a lot of hard time finding this one, because this is the Studio Canal. Their digibooks are a little bit different. Extremely hard to find, very rare. I was looking for this for months and months and months. I kept getting the either the Italian edition or some weird edition that didn't have English on it. So to find the UK one that actually has American writing in the book and in the back is really hard. So I was able to find it. So one of my all-time favorite digibooks, probably in my top 5. And really looking forward to watching the movie though. This is what it looks like on the front cover. The back, all English. Really, really treasure this one, man. Really looking forward to it. This is what the disc looks like, all yellow. And like I said, Studio Canals are different from most digibooks in that they open up and there's actually a mini book inside, which is right here. This is what the red looks like. Very rare, like I said, not a lot of footage on this on YouTube, so I'll just give you a quick look on what it says. This is all in English. Has a few photos, talks about the clues here, the famous 10 clues. There's 10 clues that give you information about the ending and stuff. I don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to really read anything in here yet, but really looking forward to it. I know a lot of people have a lot of different thoughts on this one, and you know, a lot of info on this one. This is why I love Studio Canal. They really they really do a good job with their releases. So that's Mulholland Drive. Whew! Really, really excited to have that one. I got this from... Actually, I don't remember where I got it. I know I bought it online, but I can't remember where I got it right now, actually. But very, very rare. Highly recommended. This is probably the best release of this on Blu Ray. Put that back in later, but yeah, definitely very, very, very proud of that. Probably one of my favorite pickups of the year, just because it took me so long to find. I'll give you a quick peek on what it looks like on the back. Just the two friends hanging out in a bar. It looks like a restaurant. Yeah, Mulholland Drive. Really happy to have that one. My Studio Canal collection is getting pretty good too. I really love Studio Canal. My last digibook I want to show is one that it's been in my head for a while. It's really old school. Something about this movie just is I'm obsessed with. I haven't seen it yet. It's one of the most ones, for some reason, it really has me obsessed. It's A Star Is Born, Judy Garland. And from everything I hear, it's one of her best performances. Obviously, Judy Garland is the one who played Dorothy in Wizard of Oz. A lot of old school movie fans talk about Judy Garland. They love her and stuff. And I never really followed her too close, but A Star Is Born is supposed to be a masterpiece. Supposed to be just an epic, epic performance. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. This movie came at a time where, from what I hear, Judy Garland had really kind of fallen off and really had a lot of obstacles and challenges in her life. And she just put everything into this movie. And the movie actually... resembles some of the stuff she was going through. This movie is actually a remake from the 20s. It actually came out in the 20s. This is actually a remake, and there's also another remake in the 70s with Barbra Streisand, but people say that this edition is usually the most praised. I saw the trailer, and it just, the singing she does in this, the singing, the performance, the dance, is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. Just for looking at the trailer, I haven't even seen the film yet, but just the little clips I've seen, it's just amazing. I'm really looking forward to it, and I can't wait to watch it. Running out of time real quick, so I'll just skim through it. Really, really cool images. Judy Garland is the queen, and this performance just is one that's always talked about. So I'm really looking forward to watching this film. Alright, so that was it. That was my last digibook. Thank you guys for watching. I got another video video coming up soon. Check that out. And I'll see you guys later.